Thanks, bro. Just messing about with this little guitar and these pedals right now. Got these, hang on. Got all these bad boys out, set up. Just messing. Got the Chase Bliss. Got the synth pedal. Check this out. Let's do a little madness. Hang on. Crazy, right? So we can kind of go. Crazy. Yeah, it's kind of merged right now. Yeah, just playing about because I want to try and get like a kind of a little. You know, we can do all kinds of mad stuff, but this is a crazy guitar as well because it's a baritone guitar like McGee kind of. That kind of thing. You know. Okay, so with the multi-key stuff, I like to use any kind of sample you can use, right? But try and take 4 or 5 and make sure they're on the same note. That way, and I'd rather that they were on the note C as well. I like Coop's ones because they're very textural. I might actually make a little pack for multi-keys myself where everything is like kind of labeled and set up in the right way, you know. That was out of tune. Does that help? So if you pick up, yeah, like I use, say, Coop's Intention one-shot kit, mess around with you got to get the right kind of samples that work. Some don't work very well. It's kind of hit and miss. You got to find the right ones. When you find the right ones, it's going to just work for you easy, man, you know? And it sounds crazy. It just sounds so good. What's good? Messing around with this baritone guitar. Yeah, some don't work too well, but you've got to just mess about with it. Mm. 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 Can you hear the guitar? All right. Yeah. Can you hear the guitar? Okay. Gated reverb. Crazy sound, man. Let's get this going. Cheers, bro. I want to use this a bit more, make a little pack with it maybe. I like how that kind of wobbles. That's cool. Right. Mad. Ooh. Hmm. Hmm. Something like that. Hmm. Crazy, right? We go like, yeah, these Chase Bliss pedals are crazy. So yeah, I'm kind of running the mood pedal, and it's like random. It's I'm not changing the setting, but like it's just on here on the delay setting on this mood pedal, but it's not really got quarter note delay to choose from. I've got the length here, like here's a. Listen. When I change that, it kind of changes the pitch and the length of the delays. Mad, right? And then I can kind of do this like. Woo! Let's try some stuff over that. Mad, right? You never know what you're gonna get. I don't even know what genre is going on here. I'm just messing about with these pedals because I basically had them set up on the floor and I wasn't using them. So like my New Year resolution at the end of December was to get these pedals going into Logic. So I've set it up so if I record, like I can record the guitar straight into Logic now. Hold on. So I can basically mess about and just record anything straight in. I've got to restart Logic because it's messing up, but hold on. I'll restart Logic. So yeah, I don't really know, but the cool thing is if you just like record randomly, like a stream of consciousness, like you can cut so many little textures out of like using these pedals, any of these Chase Bliss ones, because they're so creative. That's just the EQ. That's like a chorus and like a lo-fi maker, like a RC20 in a box. This is a synth pedal, which kind of gives you those like McGee synth tones sort of thing, kind of. But yeah, I can either. Can you make a beat for me? Yeah, I can make a beat for you, man. I make loads of beats. So like, what kind of beat you after? Hit me up on IG at Stix Production, BSTIX Production. I make all kinds of beats. Like I've got Beat Sale, millions of plays and all sorts. Those are artists I've produced for. So yeah, got all the gear, analog stuff, you know, tape machines, reel to reel, tape machines, nice amps, nice synths. Yeah. Indian, cool, man. Hit me up. What kind of beat you want? R&B, you know? We can do. Yeah, 100%. I can turn that off. I'll turn that reverb off. That was just on the pedal, just messing about. You can hear the tone of the guitar. We can go. Yeah, because this guitar is like got really fat strings on it. This is a baritone guitar, so it's like. Do you want to hear a normal guitar? I'll show you a normal guitar. Take this out. Baritone guitar away. Let's get the normal one out. Plus, it's getting too hot with all these equipment. Yeah, I've got loads of guitars. I've got about 7. Here's another one. Gibson. I can't really play rock right now because my little man is sleeping. Can you hear the difference? Sounds like a proper guitar, right? I've got a mad chorus effect in there right now, so. Yeah, so if I play this. Cool, right? That's a crazy sound. That's like a synth guitar pedal. So we go. Okay, we can. Shut up. Yeah, cool, man. Thank you. Cheers, bro. Hit me up on Instagram if you want. Yeah, these pedals are too crazy, right? Yeah, messing about, nice chords. Yeah, right. So, any other production questions or anything? Anyone want to know anything about? Start doing Afro R&B. I'm not an artist. I'm a producer. If you want to call that an artist, then yeah. But I make music. Yeah, I could do an Afro R&B. You know. Yeah. Maybe I'll do. I do, yeah. I've got a Type Beat channel. One of mine has got over 1 million plays on there. And I do custom beats for artists. So yeah, I make all kinds of music. I have a, if you check out this channel, it's mainly like tutorials for producers. But yeah, I do all kinds. Do you know what? The best guitar synths I've found, the Ample guitar. Like they've got the most. Nothing sounds exactly like a guitarist. That's why. If you want guitar playing, give me a shout, and I'll give you a good deal, and then we can do that. Don't know, man. What do you make? Like, hit me up. Like, hit me up on my IG, Stix Stix production, and that's the best place to catch me, like, and talk about things like that. Yeah, I make all kinds of hip hop, like boom bap stuff and like trap stuff, everything really. What kind of hip hop? Hip hop's so varied, man. That kind of. That's cool, isn't it? Right. Cheers, bro. I'm from London. Any guitar, man. Just get anything you can afford. And yo, King Joe, what's good? Cheers, bro. Get anything you can afford, man, and then just like start making music on it. Good go. Oh man, there's so many greats. Like a lot of the gospel and jazz guys. There's a guy, George Benson, Wes Montgomery, Isaiah Sharkey, Spanky Alford. There's so many. And then like Hendrix, just all those like, well, that Hendrix. Oh, so many great players, man. How? Honestly, so then I learned from watching those guys, trying to study that. Is in more MIDI keyboard. Oh, nice. Okay. Okay, sweet. So, like I teach on a lot of my videos, like for production, you only need one key really. Honestly, if you can learn like the basics of playing in C major, and then like the basic chords, so like 2 3 4 progression, like D minor, E minor, and F major, but then like just embellish the chords a little bit. So like, imagine you're in C major here, right? And then you've got like a D minor, an E minor, an F minor. So with that to the 3 to the 4. Instead of playing like triads, you make them minor and major 7. You're already on the way to like, do you know what I mean? And then you make them minor 9. Start putting some passing chords between them. Just doing some, like, I'm taking it stage by stage now. Like in my videos, I kind of break it down a lot slower, but it's just a 2 5 1. Simple. I'm just thinking about going from an A, a 6 chord, to a 4 chord, the F. But I'm just thinking about ways to get to my destination, you know. Ray Sims. Yeah, very fun. So yeah, try not to be overwhelmed, because it can be overwhelming, but take it slowly, bit by bit, and try and not to overthink it. And like, as I said, concentrate on one key, because like 12 keys could be overwhelming again, and like it can be as simple or as difficult as you want to make it. Like let's put it that way. You know? It's all right. We can go different ways, right? We can go. Or you know? Yeah. Finding your own voice completely. Like, I think you need to find, again, you need to get to a kind of a level of competence where what is in your head you can get out either by programming it or by playing it on the keyboard or on the guitar or some kind of instrument, whatever your instrument is, singing it. And then you have to kind of, I think it's just by repeating, copying other people, and then eventually, like, it comes out in a way that is unique to you. Do you know what I mean? But it's not easy, I'm not gonna lie, because, you know, a lot of people sound the same, especially in today's age. And it's also when you can go online and literally put a prompt in and get like an answer from an AI or get music from AI that's like takes no effort or no skill. I don't want to hear that. It's skillful to write a prompt because it's not, you know, and it's not rewarding either, is it? Right? But I would say that I've spent many years trying to become good at at playing instruments and mixing and production, so I have a vested interest. But I still think that like the connection between the human aspect is more important than like just pressing buttons into a computer. Although some of the AI music I've heard has been fire. I'm not gonna lie, it's been very good. But I don't know, it's just a bit mad, isn't it? But yeah, it definitely makes sense because I struggle with that all the time. I'm like, and I also hear other people and I'm like, ah, I can't do that. How have they done that? The arrangement's amazing or the sound design's amazing. And you know, and that's all part of the learning process. You never stop. You've always just got to be like a sponge, try and absorb everything. That's how I am anyway. You know. Yeah. Yeah, man, for sure. Use it by all means. Like, you know, it's a tool, it's out there. The genie's come out the bottle, there's no putting it back in the bottle, that's for sure. But to me, really ruined everything creative. Try UCD then DCE. I don't know what you're talking about. GCD then DCE? What's that? Um, ruined everything creative. Um, everything creative. Yeah, that's it. Because sometimes, yeah, you think, oh shit, it's going to take me so long to learn something. But like, sometimes I hear work by people that don't even play music and don't even play an instrument, and their stuff's crazy. I'm like, how do you come up with that? And they just sometimes knowing more can limit your creativity. Think about that. It sounds a bit weird, but sometimes when you start to learn something, you go, oh my God, I know nothing. And then it knocks your confidence. I think it's called like the something, there is a psychological thing for it. Is it called the something Kruger effect? Not the Freddy Krueger effect, but it's like where you actually start to learn something and you realize you know nothing, it puts you off. AI. Oh, AI. Oh, yeah. Another question. How would you go about improving sound selection to be consistent? You know, I know this sound will work. Or at least in ballpark. So I think of sounds like I think of each production as Dunning Kruger. Is that the one? Yeah. Sweet. Yeah. Where you start to learn something and then you realize, oh shit, I know nothing, and it just puts you completely off. But like, yeah, sometimes knowledge does hold you back for sure. Like I can see that tons, like loads, yeah, for sure. I was going to say Gallion Kruger, but like they used to make bass amps. So yeah, it's not Gallion Kruger. I knew it's Kruger something, Freddy Krueger, Dunning Kruger. Okay, cool, that's the one. Yeah, AI is crazy, but to me, I don't know. There's something satisfying about that creative process. Just getting out what's in here, out somehow creating something that out. It's like alchemy, isn't it? You know, it's mad. Try it. Try what? Sorry. Um, right. Sound selection. Again, it's just about, yeah, the way I see a production or a sample is like, you only need a couple of elements, right? If you've got a long element, a legato element, like a strings or some kind of Rhodes or piano, then that takes up this much space in your little box or in your movie. And then you've got your low end, your mid, your highs. Keep it simple. Simplicity is always the best way. Even the best sample makers, Coop the Truth, who I love, you know, most of his samples only have like 12, 13 tracks, and a lot of them are just texture tracks. So like, think about sound selection. If you have, and with each sound, then make it interesting. Use phasers, use choruses, use reverse stuff, like just do crazy shit, but keep it simple, man. That's going to be the key. And make sure that if you're making something that's R&B, think about it. It's got to be sexy, right? Really, because that's R&B music is, you know. You know what it's about. And if it's something a bit more heavy, think about where it's going to be listened to, who's going to listen to it, and then just like try and, you know, listen to a lot of that genre to get in that headspace for the kind of textures and sounds that they're using. That's all there is to it, really, in my opinion. How do I track guitar? Different ways. Sometimes voice notes into my phone, literally just like with the acoustic, and I'll just be playing like. Sometimes I'm trying to make it sound like a sample like that, like it's literally sampled from something. You know? Yep. So I'll track the guitar. Other times, like what I've got right now is I've got Neural DSP. I've got a couple. I've got John Mayer's one. I've got the Corey Wong one as well. So yeah, I don't use it. I just got the John Mayer one. I want to play around with it, but I don't really use guitar amps on computers very much. I use, like, I don't know if you've seen, but I'm going to this board, and then I'm coming out of this board straight into my RME most of the time. But I've also got a little Mesa Boogie amp down there with a tape recorder as well, as like use it like a preamp. So yeah, you got that, and a whole load of pedals, EQ, chorus, sort of lo-fi, synth, crazy Chase Bliss, gated reverb like McGee, and this one. Oh, not yeah. Can I be your dad? No, unfortunately not. Sorry, mate. Neural DS. Oh yeah, I have heard of that other other neural thing as well. Yeah. Thank you, Jadeli. Appreciate that. So yeah, that's basically the way that I track the guitar. How do you track guitar? Maybe we'll do some like live YouTube, but production. Make some tracks together and stuff. Do some feedback, make some sample. I'll get the like the streaming up so you can see my screen, and then the Helix. I don't really play live guitar. I only play in the studio for recording. I'm not really a gigging guitarist at all, because I don't play lead at all. Just like, I just love chords, so I know a lot of chords. You know? Oh, nice. Do you know what? I don't really sample much. I create my own samples really most of the time. Like I've got loads of videos about how to. Oh, nice, Mac. Yeah. This is the 339, I think. Yeah, I love this guitar. I've had it about 10 years, maybe a bit more now even. I've got a couple guitars. I've got a Mustang over there. Check. I do a lot of sample, but making my own samples. Check out my my videos if you haven't already. I've got a. I'll just show you some of the guitars quickly. What I've got. Oh Jesus. Right. This Telly. Semi-hollow body one. Love this guitar. Nice. Yeah, the old piezo pickups. Yeah, I've got that in my some of my acoustics. Got this Mustang, which is from 1965. So this is a real vintage, very old. You can see they call it like the pepperoni pick guard, which has been like aged over time pretty much. But I love it, yeah. Real vintage guitar, you know, proper vintage. It's worth quite a lot, this one. All original except for this whammy bar thing. It's a crap guitar, but I love it. And then I've got some acoustics as well over there. I've got this. Oh, this is my Jaguar baritone one that I've got flat wound strings on. I was playing it earlier. I've got a bass, American bass over there, Fender P bass, and then I've got a whole heap of acoustics here. It's one of them, yeah, but thank you. Yeah, I like it because McGee uses them, and I like that McGee sound. I wanted to get a guitar that sounds a bit like what he does, you know. Yeah, this one's the Yamaha nylon string. I've got this one. This is a real vintage 1964 Gibson J160E. But this is like, yeah, a fucking antique now. Worth a lot of money. Put that back. Try not to smash it to pieces. Yeah, McGee's cool, right? I'll plug this in quickly again. I'll show you that little McGee machine that I've got. We can do stuff like this. I can't remember the last bit. It's really quiet, this guitar, but yeah. I mean, the only Yamaha, I've got a Yamaha acoustic in a box, in a case back there, but I don't really play it anymore. I've got too many guitars. I try to only keep out what I play. It was. No, what's that one? What one is that? Is it a little bit more? I don't think it's a little bit more. I think it's a. Yeah, are you looking? Are you looking up? It is. Yeah, love their acoustic. They're great guitars, man. That's it, right? So yeah. 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 Yeah, that's the one. Ah, casinos. I love a casino. I was going to get one at one point for sure. Yeah, hit me up on IG, anyone that's not already. Stix production. That's me. So I'm going to probably come off here in a sec now. Done almost an hour. Getting late here in the London town. Yeah. Right. Put this away. Yeah. Always love casino. Yeah, casinos are great, man. Good guitars. Nice chatting, man. Nice chatting, guys. I'm going to come back and do this more regularly for sure as well. I've been neglecting the YouTube lives, but yeah. Hit me on IG, Stix Production. Thanks, Jedeli, and Plastic Mac. Catch you guys later. For sure.